Good morning to everyone. Today's video is about how I think countries having territories is stupid. I think that idea is very, very dumb. I am an American, just to clarify. And so in America, I'm going to read this off a list, American Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Those are all territories. So it's like, they're part of the United States, but they're also not a part of the United States. A lot of my research I got off of Wikipedia, so maybe this is where I got this definition from, maybe not, but either way. Or no, maybe it was National Geographic, I'm not sure, but wherever I got this from, it says, a territory is a geographical area subject to the sovereignty, control, or jurisdiction of a state or other entity. So, in my mind, from reading that, I feel like these places are not free, because it's like, they're under the control of us, the United States. So first of all, my problem with this is, for one thing, just the idea of saying, oh, it's a territory of the United States. Like, for example, I wouldn't say me living in Pennsylvania, I wouldn't say, oh, that's a territory of the United States. Like, yes, it is within the United States, but like we as Pennsylvanians in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, we have our own, different rules and stuff. Like, we're also like a sovereign, thing within the United States. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like a territory, just the word territory in itself, I feel like it's not equal, because you could say the United States owns, Guam, American Samoa, but you couldn't say that they own the United States. So in that regard, I feel like it's not equal. Another problem I have is that, so like the territories like, Guam and American Samoa and Puerto Rico, right? Like they have a representative in the House of Representatives, right? But they can't vote. So they can participate in the little debates and stuff, but they can't vote, which I feel like, isn't that the whole, taxation without representation that we had problems with Britain with, because they wouldn't, let us have our vote? Like, I mean, even if they can, talk in the debates, like, I feel like that's not quite fair that they do not have a vote. And honestly, a lot of this, I feel like, is that we in the United States used to be very, manifest destiny, I'm going to take up all this land and whatever, and I do not think that's right. As well as, I feel like Hawaii and Alaska should not be states. Like, nothing against the people who do live there, like, they are Americans, but Alaska is connected to Canada. So why do we have, contiguous, I think, United States, but then we just randomly have Alaska? That doesn't make any sense. Like, respectfully, we as being like on the main land of the United States, we can't really say, we don't really know what's going on in Alaska. We can't really relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So why do we have them with us, but then we really don't even experience what they experience, which you could say about a lot of, states in the United States, right? But I think Alaska is closer to Russia than it is to the United States. So that really doesn't make any sense. Respectfully, also, Hawaii should not be a state. Hawaii is a lot different than the United States, and we went in and we messed everything up, and they're having a lot of problems with the stupid tourism and whatnot. And why is it that, Hawaii is a state, right? But then when they have the problems with the Maui fires, don't you think we could be doing a lot more to help us? Like, they're literally a part of the United States, but people in Maui are getting displaced from their homes and whatnot because of the stupid fire. But shouldn't we have help when that's within the United States? And yet we go and give money to, what are the countries, like Israel and what was it? I think Ukraine. Why are we going and helping these other countries before we help ourselves? It doesn't make any sense. So therefore, if we're not going to stand on business, why do we even have, these different territories and, different states, but they're not even, you know what I mean? It really just doesn't make any sense. So that's why I just think the whole idea of having territories is stupid. Like, what does that even mean? Like, are you part of the United States or are you not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So that's my video for the day.